Welcome back to Snohomish Times Sports Network. Scott Oshman along with our expert football STSBN analyst Tim Boyle. Tim, a minute 28 left until the second half begins. Glacier Peak up 29-7 as Snohomish comes out on the field. What do you think, man?
Well, I think Snohomish did a good job in part of the first half. They really slowed up the tempo. They got some help from the refs slowing up the tempo, but then all of a sudden with the tempo picked up, Glacier Peak scored, like 3 unanswered touchdowns, and that kind of sank Snohomish. Snohomish is going to be in a little bit of a uphill battle because they're not, like I said earlier, they're not the type of team that's going to come out and score a bunch of points real quick. So if Glacier Peak gets on the board and they're going to receive the ball, they get on the board here, it's going to be a real long night for Snohomish.
Chris Becerra starting off a little bit rocky, same with Marcos Baruch, but then they came back, Marcos with a big touchdown, and Chris Becerra started to feel it, baby, in the second quarter.
Well, especially on that pass to Quentin Dunbar, that was right in stride, right on the numbers. Dunbar showed a lot of speed. Again, said it before, that's a play Dunbar doesn't make last year, and he makes it this year because he's a new man.
He's a man-child.
He's a crazy beast out there.
So if you're Mark Perry, what are you telling your kids to come back here? They've got a lot of time left. It's high school football. Crazy stuff happens.
So if you're Mark Perry, you got to tell them, go after the football. They're going to need like 2 or 3 turnovers, and they're actually doing a really good job passing the ball. They're not doing a very good job running the ball, which actually favors what they want to do right now. So I think he's got to tell them to get some turnovers is really what they need.
Tanner Perry having a big game. Crippen having a huge game. Number 10, Yeoman coming on late there. The big kid, 6'3" senior with some good catches. And also Ben Johnson, 24 for Snohomish. The other big story of the first half, even in the hallways here at halftime in the press booth, no matter who they're rooting for, the penalties. The referees honestly took control of this game and slowed it down. An hour and 20-some minutes first half.
I think my theory on that is I think the referees wanted to make sure this was a clean game. They don't want anything to get out of hand. We do have a crazy crowd here tonight as far as how many people. And listen, I went down I had to use the facilities at halftime.
Hey, West
and there's
Coast
2,000 people down there, and I'm not kidding.
Would you see Pinky?
Well, they either going to have to call Pinky's Plumbing or they're going to have to call West Coast Septic Service because there's just too many people using the facilities. It's not a good thing.
The food truck is running out tonight at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Let me tell you, the cash box is humming down there.
All kidding aside, I've never seen so many people. You can't even walk down by the concessions. They're buried 25 people deep in every single line of the concessions. Well, part of it is there's no room to sit here in the stands. So everybody's hanging. The kids, they don't really care to watch the game. They're hanging out down there, tweeting and texting and whatever.
Social hour.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's unbelievable. And you got the Tightwad Hills over here, and those are hundreds of people on each side of those, and it's crazy.
It is the place to be tonight.
But you know what? We didn't need any concessions. You know why?
Because we got Mongo's, baby. Mongo's on Highway 9 in Clearview. I'm telling you what, the chicken parmesan to die for.
Well, and it's a good thing because if we would have needed the concessions, I would have never came back.
If you've been there a long time, if you haven't, stop by, run, don't walk. Tomorrow they open, what time do they open? 11 a.m. Lunch, dinner.
My wife likes the fish tacos. Is her favorite thing.
My wife had the fish tacos today.
I'm Cajun. I'm Cowboy Cajun all the way.
And now they got the what do they call them? The half-buck, sawbucks. What do you got?
Oh yeah.
The half sawbuck. That's a tasty treat for a little
I
West
saw
Coast.
that.
Blackened salmon quesadilla.
The other thing is Thursdays they got the French dip.
Yeah, we could go on for. Is there football playing?
Yeah, how much time we giving Mongos right now?
We should give them more than anything.